Unbelievably, Jew hatred is headline news. Anti-Semitism is headline news today like it's never been since the Holocaust. I mean, at a rock concert in England, Glastonbury, they shout from the stage, "Death, death to the IDF.
Death, death to the IDF. Death, death to the IDF.
Death, death to the IDF, the Israeli army, the only Jewish army in the world. Death, death." And the BBC takes this hatred and live streams it. "From the river to the sea, Palestine shall be free." What river? What sea? It's people that are shouting that don't even know what they're talking about. They're talking about the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea, where I live. They're talking about getting rid of me, my family, 8 million Jews and 2 million Arabs. What are they talking about? They're calling for death to the Jews with various codes. This isn't new. This is very, very, very old. In New York, they have a march, feminist lesbians. Out of the 6 people that founded this march, 2 of them were Jews. In the steering committee today, only 1 was a Jew. They got rid of the Jews. And now they got rid of the 1. Why? Because she's a Zionist. As she said, "I came out of the closet as a lesbian and they pushed me back into the closet as a Jew." What is Zionist for them? Showing up with an Israeli flag at the march is too much. Palestinian flag, oh yeah. But one flag that there should be a Jewish state, no can do. How did this happen? That Jew hatred has become so mainstreamed and the people who practice it feel so good about it. Let me take some 4,000 years of Jew hatred and squish it into Anti-Semitism 101.
Simca's Sessions, out-of-the-box insights into history, religion, and politics.
So, Anti-Semitism 101. How do we begin? We begin by talking about the ancient world. I'm talking about 1,000 years before Jesus. People hated the Jews then too. Why? Because the Jews were not idolaters. They called those guys pagans. They called them idolaters, polytheists. They believed and still believe in one God. That made the Jewish people outsiders. They weren't playing by the ancient game. The ancient game, you have a god or a goddess, I have a god and a goddess, let's just merge them together and be buddies. I conquer you on the battlefield, just admit my God is more powerful than yours and adopt my God as your God. The Jews didn't do that. They invented guilt. You defeated me on the battlefield? I must be doing something wrong to the one and only God. I'm not listening to him. Wow, what a different philosophy. One God, and it doesn't matter if I lose or win on the battlefield, doesn't touch him. Doesn't touch him. There's only one God, I'm not adopting your God. That made Jews outsiders, peripheral people, marginal people, and revolutionaries. Because if pagans conquered Jews, the Jews rose in revolution. You have no right to rule us. And this dominated the scene for a long time, and we get to Jesus' time. Romans, pagans, dominated Judea, the land of the Jews, Jerusalem, the capital of the Jewish state, and the Jews didn't like it. They rose in revolution after revolution after revolution, and the Romans killed, raped, murdered, and crucified the Jews by the tens of thousands. Now, one of these Jews, a man called Jesus of Nazareth, that the Christian Bible calls a rabbi, he became very famous. He was crucified with a sign, Gospels say, above, on the cross, above his head, King of the Jews. And the Romans, something incredibly happened, adopted him as the incarnation of God. No more Apollo, it's Jesus, Son of God. But they had a problem. They had to turn this Jewish revolutionary, this rabbi who gave his life for the Jewish people, into something else. So what they did is they adopted his moment of suffering on the cross as the symbol of love and salvation. And now they had to get rid of the Jews who were his people. And they tried their best. For 2,000 years, Jews were killed, crucified, burnt at the stake as Christ killers. Not the Romans. No, no, no. It was the Jews. They had God incarnate among their own people. And what did they do? Love him? No, they crucified him. Well, they didn't technically crucify him, but they got the Romans, who were just innocent, nice people occupying Judea. They got the Romans to crucify him. And the Jews spilled rivers of blood because of this new theology, interpreted in that way. And then the scientific revolution overtook Europe. It wasn't enough to be a Jew hater based on faith or religion. You needed a scientific term, and the Germans supplied that term, anti-Semitism. A guy named Marr invented it. Great invention. Anti-Semitism. Now, of course, it never meant hating Semites. Arabs are Semites too. Hitler loved the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem and leader of the Arab people during the Second World War. No, no, no. It meant Jew hatred. And they adopted this term because it made the Jew haters feel scientific. Oh no, I'm not religious. I hate Jews because they're inferior. Their blood is spoiled. They don't have good blood. They're racially undermining the European and the Aryan people. So kill them. And kill the Jews they did. Over 1 million Jewish children, 6 million Jews in all. Along the way, of course, Jew hatred always, the Jew haters always kill other people along the way. They killed gypsies, Roma. They killed homosexuals. They killed handicapped people. But they focused on the Jews. When the ovens of Auschwitz were revealed to the world, and then Israel was reborn, suddenly it wasn't cool in the 1950s and 60s to be a Jew hater. Just a little too much. But it's cool again. Because now, just like Jew hatred had a new term, anti-Semite, now it has a brand new term, anti-Zionist. So you can hate the Jews again. You can shout death to the Jews at a rock concert and the BBC will live stream you. You can't do that. You can't shout death to black people, gay people, or anybody else. But you can do it against the Jews. It's cool again. Now, interestingly, in the United States, evangelical Christianity embraced Israel and the Jewish people in the last 2-3 decades or more. Why? Because the evangelicals saw this as fulfillment of biblical prophecy. We got it all wrong, they said. The Jewish people surviving and Israel being resurrected is part of the process of Jesus' second coming. And until recently, evangelical Christianity has been the main supporters of Israel. America has been the main supporter of Israel. But anti-Jewishness, anti-Semitism, Jew hatred is rearing its ugly head again, even among the pro-Israel Republicans. So that's why Trump bombed Iran once, but not twice. That's why he started the job, but didn't finish the job. Because on the one hand, he does have the pro-Israel Republicans and evangelical Christians, the Bible Belt. They truly are allies of Israel. But on the other hand, they have the Tucker Carlsons and the Candace Owens that are coming up and getting stronger. So Trump was strong enough in his own party to bomb Iran once, but not twice. And those guys, those traditional Jew haters, they're getting stronger. Israel, down the road, is in a bit of trouble. The people who reject anti-Semitism, reject Jew hatred, they have a challenge coming up. Because Iran, it was set back a little bit. I mean, think of it. Here's a country that has worldwide support. It's anti-gay, it's anti-women, it's anti-West, it's anti-America, and yet nobody's saying bad things about Iran at Glastonbury rock concert or during the gay parade in New York. It's Israel they've got a problem with. And Iran, they were building a nuclear bomb that they said openly is for wiping out the Jews, wiping me and my family and my people off the face of the earth. And the good news is they were days away from doing that, and now we pushed them back and they're only months away from doing that. This evil, evil cancer, ideological cancer of Jew hatred, is rearing its head again, and the people who hate it, who want to stop it, have to wake up. The good news is that all the other haters throughout history have disappeared. We're still here. So, the present haters, they'll be forgotten. We'll still be around, but we better wake up and fight the good fight. If you like this kind of out-of-the-box thinking, analysis, press like and subscribe, and we'll treat you to some more out-of-the-box analysis.